What's up, guys? Nitro Freak here, back with a Seattle preview video. I have to knock out this video just like Conor McGregor knocked out Eddie Alvarez this Saturday. That was a really fun time. UFC 205, he's a two-divisional champion now. Arguably the best of all time, right next to GSP in my opinion, but Conor is my favorite fighter of all time, so it was a fun time, great experience. I'll never forget it. We are now on the wall at MSG. Awesome. With that being said, Seattle, what can I say? They just beat the New England Patriots on the road. I expected a blowout. I expected the Patriots to beat Seattle handily just because I didn't think Seattle was all that coming into that game. Obviously, the Patriots didn't play a good game. Seattle stepped all over them and came out the victors. So, you know what? You have to give them props. With that being said, I absolutely love that. Because now, Seattle's going to come home into a very loud, hostile environment and expect to steamroll us. Because we don't have a good offense. Our defense is Jekyll and Hyde. And they're just going to come home thinking that they could beat anybody now just because they beat the New England Patriots. Now, in my post-game video for the Atlanta Falcons, I stated that you should check this off as a loss. Last 24 hours, I completely changed my mind. And here's why. I feel with these new NFL rules, with the secondary not being able to touch someone past 5 yards, or else you get an obvious blatant penalty, I feel that's good in our favor. Because defensive-wise, for us, we don't necessarily need a secondary to get to the quarterback, to fuck up the rhythm, etc., etc. We don't necessarily need a good secondary because we don't have a good secondary. We have Nolan Carroll and Jalen Mills steering the ship in the secondary, and they're not very good. It's our pressure up front that's very consistent at what they do and taking everyone out of rhythm on their offense. So for us, secondary isn't an issue. But when it comes to, sorry, the phone's ringing. I can't work like that. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, we don't need a secondary, much like the Seattle Seahawks do. They have Richard Sherman, they have Cam Chancellor, they have, I think Cliff Avrill's in secondary. He could be a linebacker. I don't even know, but Cliff Avrill's one of their specialty players. But they need a secondary more than we do because our pass rush is ferocious. Theirs is like kind of 50-50 Jekyll and Hyde from what I've seen. So their offensive line, it's okay. You know, they have Jimmy Graham, they have Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's, he's good. I mean, he's a good mobile quarterback, but I don't know. The way I see this game, I feel like we could come out of this game victorious. But I will say this. The secondary that I just brought up, we don't have any wide receivers. So it's going to be extremely tough for us to get anything going through the air against Cam Chancellor, Richard Sherman, and all their other backs. Like, it's going to be tough because, like I said, we have no wide receivers that could get any separation. You know, all of our wide receivers, tight ends, they're all stiffs. Zach Ertz, you know, he's good, but, you know, you never know if he's going to show up, if he's not going to show up. It's just, it's night and day with Zach Ertz. So you have to get something going with the ground game. You have to pound the ground game in order to win this game. Because I know our defense is going to show up. I don't expect Seattle to put up that many points, to be completely honest with you. I think it's going to be a very low-scoring game. But we have to get the run game going. If we don't get the run game going, we're not going to be able to put up any points. Because you need to put some balance and consistency through this offense in order for it to work. And our offense is non-existent. It just isn't. Not even versus Atlanta, who had the 32nd ranked pass defense. We didn't really do anything through the air against them. So what do you think we're going to do against Seattle on the road? We have to get a run game established or we're not going to win this game. It's that simple. The keys to the game are this simple. Run the ball, a tackle on defense. You should be close enough to be there at the end and possibly win the game. It's that simple. You know, but with that being said, again, it'll be a very tough game. I think we can win. If we do win this game, we're in a prime spot because the Green Bay Packers are atrocious. They are a terrible, terrible football team. awful football team. We're not going to lose that game. So if we win this game and then face the Packers and win that game, we're back in business easily. And do not think for 2 seconds that this Giants game tonight is easy. Cincinnati sucks. I understand that, but I'm still not sold on the Giants as of yet. I know we have a good division. I understand that, but I'm still not sold on the Giants just of yet. So if they lose tonight, they're back to where I thought they really were, to be completely honest with you. But with that being said, I don't know many Seahawk video makers, so if I know Jay Oil on Twitter, Philadelphia's most hated. Everyone hates Jay Oil. You know, he's a pretty cool dude. We talk all the time, but everyone fucking hates him. Everybody hates him. So, you know, it should be a fun week. Seattle, we're coming for that ass. We're going to try to rip your fucking heads off. I know it rains there every single fucking day. So, yeah, I don't know. What else am I gonna say? You know, we'll see what happens. Like I said, Doug needs to be on his game. We need to get a run game going, and we need to hold him on defense. That's pretty much it. I have no hate for Seattle, except for the Weasel, Pete Carroll. I think he's a bum. I think he's not a bum as head coach, but I think he's a piece of shit. But with that being said, let's get it. Let's fucking go, Birds. We got this. We need to get into the playoffs. We're technically right now right behind the Giants for the 6th spot in the playoff race for the last wildcard spot. So we gotta win as many games as we can. Let's get it. Let's fucking get it. Go Birds. I'm out. Bye.